Well, guys, it's about time to revisit the monster on the block. Big boy, MediaPad X1. Let's see how it's doing after all these months. So it's time to revisit the MediaPad X1. Now this device obviously is a rare breed, and you really can't find them now at a good price. I was dealing with a company, Huawei mobile phone device or something like that, and all of a sudden they just disappeared off the map, and people have been emailing me. Some people even thought that I worked for the company. Well, I don't. I just bought my device there, and it was a solid company, and now they've disappeared. Nonetheless, if you get one of these, you should hold on to it. I want to address a couple of things in this video, in this revisit video, that I've seen I started a Huawei community for the MediaPad, and in that community there were a lot of things that people said they couldn't get their MMS to work, and internet to work. Well, I don't know. I run this on T-Mobile and everything works flawlessly. So I have the Honor version of it. There's the MediaPad version. There's the Honor version, which is Chinese, and the international is just the only difference. And I have the one that comes in the blue box, which is the Honor. So mine works flawlessly still. I still put my SIM card in it and run it on T-Mobile with no problems. So how's it been holding up? Well, this phone has been dropped several times, but there are absolutely no dings anywhere on it. Don't keep it in a case very often, but when it is in a case, it's held up pretty well, and they've dropped it outside of the case, and there's no problems with it. The screen is still fantastic, 1080p, 7 inches. How could you go wrong? It's still very small, very pocketable for it to be a 7-inch display, and there's absolutely nothing I have to complain about that. So the Huawei MediaPad X1 or Honor X1 is 7.2 millimeters in thickness. It's 239 grams, but for some reason this feels pretty good. It doesn't feel that heavy, actually. It was released back at the beginning of 2014, and here we are in October, about 6 months later, and it's still holding up extremely well. There's absolutely nothing to complain about with this device. It just, when it comes to browsing and the camera and everything on here, is still fantastic. Let me see here. If you've forgotten the MediaPad X1, you can hide these buttons right here, but here's the camera layout. I keep the smart on, so you can get the best photo, but there's the option right here for smart, as you can see, and you keep it there and it'll give you your best shot. Nonetheless, though, didn't mean to take that. Nonetheless, the device as a whole runs 4.4.2. There was also a lot of people that updated to 4.4.2 on the video that I posted, and they said, well, some applications don't work. Well, Huawei still hasn't updated the DPI on here or done anything to correct that. So there's nothing I can do about that. I hope you're able to get one if you want one. It is a very popular device, believe it or not. And anytime it's out and about, I get tons of questions on, oh, that's nice. You know, what is that? Is it a tablet? Is it a phone? It's both. This is kind of the ultimate version of a hybrid, I would say. No S Pen or anything like that, and nothing to compete with the Galaxy Note in that aspect, but it's still very, very, very nice. It has everything you could possibly want for a tablet, and you can make phone calls. So that is a huge plus. The screen, as you can see, got a screen protector on there. It's still flawless. Everything's still good. No issues with battery. Battery lasts forever. I mean, it lasts a long time, so no problems with the battery. Call quality is still fantastic. Internet obviously is really nice. The processing power behind this is Huawei's own. I'm trying to scoot around the camera. Is Huawei's own processor in here, the high silicon Kirin 910. So I really thought about picking up the MediaPad, not the MediaPad, the Huawei Send Mate 7, but I can't find it anywhere, because I really would like to kind of get it next to this, but I can't find it. So, and the Mate 2 has just fallen off. It's just got no support from Huawei. People are rooting and, you know, having issues with that, having to go back, you know, no update to KitKat yet. There's just a bunch of things that turn me off about the Mate that shouldn't, because Huawei should be handling their business like they're doing with this device. As soon as I bought this device, I got 4.4.2. It came on 4.2.2, updated it with no problem. Some people have had issues though, and I think it's all about if you're putting the right version on your phone. Some people want the update so bad that they're forcing the wrong thing on their phone. And I've spoke to people in the comments about this. I'm saying, don't do that because you could mess your phone up. But some people do it anyway, and I just tell them, hey, you have to downgrade back to 4.2.2 so your phone can operate the way it's supposed to operate. Nonetheless, the MediaPad X1 is a very, very unique device, and if you're able to get one, it's one that you should hold on to. Some people want to use this as their primary device, and I understand that, but I wouldn't suggest trying to use this as your primary device. Like for just every day, I'm going to take this everywhere. Yeah, the battery's great. Yeah, the screen is amazing. But honestly, you'd want something a little smaller in your pocket to, in and out with great battery life too. But if this is your only device and you're really serious about having just one device, I go with it, because actually I used this for more than a month straight, and I was like, this is definitely doable. But to a certain point, though, I kind of felt like I did about the iPhone 6 Plus. The iPhone 6 Plus, I should have put it up against this before I got rid of all of them. I went back down to small iPhones. The iPhone 6 Plus was very heavy for it to be 172 grams, and it just felt awkward to have in your pocket. Believe it or not, this didn't for some reason, because I guess it's thin like the iPhone 6 Plus, but at the same time, I don't know, man, it just felt weird to have it in my pocket. But this, I feel like this is a tablet pretending to try to be a phone, or have some phone-like tendencies, because this is primarily used for Netflix, web browsing, gaming, things like that. Phone calls through Bluetooth every now and then, maybe, or to the head, but that's only in the house. But the MediaPad X1, I can't find it anywhere at the $310 price range that I found it at. Again, if you want one, you're going to pay a little bit more now. Plus, people are still asking about this device, and some people inbox me once a week, hey, do you still have this device? And I'm like, yes, I do have it. I'm actually going to work on a updated video now that it's been a few months. So the device is still in good hands, so to speak, and it's still holding up exceptionally well. No problems with it. Netflix still looks amazing on it. YouTube looks amazing on it. Everything looks amazing on this phone. Let me go back out and go to YouTube real quick. Wow, what is... And you can just see all the real estate you get here. Alright guys, it's time for a battle that I think is going to be very interesting. The Nokia Lumia 635, the Sharp Aquos Crystal. Let's see how it turns out. Speaker is not even all the way up, and it's really loud. This is a media experience. So I've got plenty of budget devices. Yeah. This is just a fantastic experience for media. Well, guys, that is the MediaPad X1 revisited after several months. Yes, it's still in my catalog. And to all those people out there that are having problems with the network and saying they had to switch to AT&T for it to work, again, I have no clue as to why that's happening to you. I don't work for Huawei. I don't work for that company that I bought the phone from. I just told them I'd support their product and tell people about it, and that's it. And I just happen to have been the one that mine actually works flawlessly with everything. So. But that's it, man. Revisit it. Still in the catalog. Still 100%. No, the battery drain is even better now because it's not being used every day. So this thing lasts for weeks at a time because it's not. Again, obviously I have other phones that I'm using for daily drivers. So if you can get one, I still encourage people to get one. Don't be deterred by the people that say, "Oh, I couldn't get the network to work," or T-Mobile is the only network that's having problems. It's got to be something. It could be the model that you got. It could be anything, because I bought this from a company and directly from Huawei. It's a company that's Huawei. It's like a authorized dealer, like a big authorized dealer for Huawei. And I bought it from them, and no problems with it, none whatsoever. So If you're having problems with yours or you're afraid to get one, you think it's too big, I think you should give it a try because people are definitely wanting bigger screens nowadays, and this is a pretty good package. So I'll see you guys in the next one. This device is still in the 9 to 10 range for me. It is fantastic. On a side note, the camera that I'm using to record this is the Aquos Crystal by Sharp. Wanted to give you a long video with the camera and to see how it holds up, how it focuses, and there you have it. That's the camera I used to record this revisited video for the Huawei MediaPad X1, the new Sharp Aquos Crystal. I will see you guys in the next one.